Hi guys, and welcome to the Yukon Cornelius stacking channel. Today we're going to talk about gold and silver. And of course, the character Yukon Cornelius is famous from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie from a Christmas movie from what seems like 100 years ago. And of course, he was all about gold and silver, silver and gold. Well, guess what? We are too. So I want to talk to you today about what I do, why I do it, and why I think you should too. So I got into stacking quite a long time ago. As a matter of fact, I kind of started out as a coin collector. And I slowly turned into stacking bigger coins like the Morgan silver dollars up here, and the Peace silver dollars down here, the Walking Liberties, and then I got into silver stacking. So here we have 10-ounce silver bar, a kilo silver bar, and 100-ounce silver bar. And also over here I have a 1-ounce gold bar. And I do like the Britannias, the Silver Eagles, and the Constitutional, which is what we call these up here. So, why I stack? Everyone in America gets paid cash, right? Or a check that you convert to cash. And we all know our dollar doesn't have the bang that he used to have. And I wanted a way to convert my fiat currency, my American U.S. Federal Reserve notes, to something that would actually hold value, because obviously these do not hold value. So I trade my dollars in, the amount of money every month that I feel that I can. I trade it in for gold or silver. So I realize some people don't have the money to buy an ounce of gold or 100 ounces of silver, and that's fine. I started stacking with copper pennies. I would look for copper and Wheaties and the Wheatie coins. And I would also look for the Indian head pennies. I would search rolls of pennies. And then I got into looking for constitutional silver. So this is constitutional silver is any American coin minted by the United States of America that is 90% silver. So all these in these two red trays are all 90% silver. And I believe that's a good way to go. I think that's maybe where everyone should kind of start, is with 90% silver, which will be called, some people will call it constitutional silver. Some people will call it junk silver. And I've even heard it called scrap silver. Although I hope you're not scrapping any of these beautiful coins. So I want to talk quickly about the American dollar and what is happening to the American dollar and what it could potentially go to. So like I said, American dollar has slidden in value. It doesn't have the same purchasing power that it used to have. Back when my parents were young, they could go buy a brand new car for $4,000. You could go buy a brand new house for like $15,000. And today, that's not even a down payment on a house. So most people in America wouldn't understand that currency like this can absolutely be devalued to nothing. Let me introduce you to the nation of Zimbabwe, which is in Africa. So the country of Zimbabwe And no, I am not a trillionaire. Not even close. I'm just an average guy, like all of you. The nation of Zimbabwe, their currency got devalued to the point where if you wanted a loaf of bread, it was like $1,000. If you wanted a car, it was like $200,000 or $400,000. So it became impossible for people to do anything in their country because their currency basically went bankrupt. It went to zero. This is worthless. You cannot get anything for this. Atmex, which is a place where I buy some of my gold and silver, I had these for sale. And it shows mining and farming, I believe. But this just shows that a nation's currency can go to absolute zero. So right now our currency is not going to zero, but it's being devalued. So when I get paid every month, I take a portion of my money and I stick it into gold or silver. And if you look what the American dollar does over like a 10-year period, or gold and silver does over a 10-year period, you're going to decide you want your money in gold and silver. If you can't afford gold and silver, put it in something else. You can find coinage. You can go to your bank and do bankroll hunting, coin roll hunting, and find silver still in our currency. So if you want to get started in this, I recommend finding some materials that will help you figure this out. And I will help you through the years. We'll figure this all out. But right now I want to recommend, this is the #1 book for numismatics. This is the Whitman Official Red Book. And it's all the American coins from the founding of the country all the way to 2023. And this book will even show you what coins are worth. So down here it'll say Morgan from this year, this mint mark, this condition, this condition, this condition, and it shows you the price. So these are the same coins that I have right here. So that is a great source of information. Those books are not cheap, but you can find them on the internet, and actually you can buy back years. Like mine is still a couple years back, but you can find back years for basically very little. And then this is a book that helped me out when I got started. It's called Crash Course Silver, Your Complete Guide to Investing in, Collecting, and Flipping Silver for Profit. I don't do a lot of flipping. I do mostly stacking. But that's what they would call collecting. So it's good for coin collectors, for numismatic type constitutional coins. But it's also good for these silver coins, which are constitutionals. So, guys, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your time. And we're going to have lots of videos. We're going to do unboxings. I've got 3 or 4 orders coming in soon. So do what you can do and watch as I help you along your stacking journey. You're going to make some money. You're going to make some good investments that you can either cash in at some point if you need to, or something to pass down to your children or your heirs that they're going to thoroughly enjoy. I appreciate you guys watching, and please subscribe because I do have several unboxing videos coming up soon, and I think it's something that you guys can learn something from. And also leave comments. There's a lot of people out there smarter than me that are doing different things than me, and I would love to open that dialogue. And also, if you have questions or if you want me to do certain videos, I would appreciate, you subscribing and commenting. God bless you and your families. Stack on. Yukon out.